Am I the butthole for refusing to change my necklace? I have worn a necklace for the last 10 years. My friend, who is pagan, gave it to me as a gift when we first met. This friend passed away last year. The necklace is a pentagram. I do not believe it has magic. I am agnostic. I do not believe in any religion being better than another, because I don't think any religion is right. But I keep this to myself. I just like the necklace, and my friend is important to me. It is the only jewelry I wear. I recently met my brother, Mons, for dinner, and he introduced his girlfriend Eva, early 30s. She is Christian. She believes in very many things I do not. She was very polite, but my brother told me she was uncomfortable. He said she comes from a culture where those things are evil. She does not want it in her life. I said I am not evil. I am wearing a star. It is rude. I did not ask her to take off her crucifix, which had a dead man nailed on it. Which creeps me out a little. He told me that Eva would be coming to dinner next Sunday. It would be at our parents' home. They do not believe either. Mons asked them to please talk to me. They said no. In their home I will wear what I like. They have said they would not pray either, like Mons has asked. Our sister Greta has asked Mons not to bring around someone ignorant. Mons is mad at me for not removing the necklace. I believe that it is not evil, that saying someone is evil because of a star is wrong. And I do not like his girlfriend for demanding suck things. AITA. NTA, people need to chill out about their own religion. Edit, for clarification, talking about the girlfriend. Can't force your beliefs on anyone for any reason. NTA. It's pretty entitled to expect other people to avoid wearing or doing things just because you may not be comfortable with. You should be able to wear what you like. NTA, your brother's girlfriend sounds like a lunatic. Agreed. Don't like it? Don't look at it. Simple enough. NTA. Pentagrams were neutral symbols of protection before Christianity ascribed a negative connotation to them. I'm sure she also thinks reverse crucifixes are a sign of devil worship and not the martyrdom of St. Peter. Agreed. NTA. I am a Christian myself, and wear a cross necklace. The GF shouldn't expect others to cater to her like that. It's impolite, no matter what she believes. If she hates it so much, she should take some time to pray/ponder that. I have come across people wearing pentagrams, while I'm wearing a cross necklace, and we both make eye contact knowing full well we have kinship in displaying something controversial around our necks, and I've never had a problem thus far. This is such a beautiful perspective. Thank you for sharing. I love this. My best friend in school was a Muslim, I'm Christian. She wore a hijab and modest clothing, I wore my cross necklace and modest clothing. We got so many stares in our hometown. We had people talking mean behind our back. An elderly Italian couple comes to mind. Unfortunately for them, I have Italian family members and knew enough to understand what they were saying. People being mean about our beliefs only made our bond stronger. We talk about our beliefs often, finding common ground and enjoying each other's perspective. We even prayed together and visited each other's places of worship. I'd always compliment her on her beautiful hijabs, and she would compliment me on my cross necklaces. We bonded over living in a world that wasn't very kind to people like us. Adding to this, it's the upside-down pentagram that is used by evil religions, if it can even be called evil, so GF is not only an a-hole but an ignorant one. NTA. Yeah, she only believes it is an evil symbol because American Christians look down on pagans and she's been told pagan stuff is evil. Historically, the pentagram was also a part of Christian symbolism until its use died away and it became more heavily connected with the occult. Early Christians used to wear pentagrams as a holy symbol. The 5 points were representative of the 5 wounds of Christ. In fact, Sir Gawain, of Grail Quest fame, bore the pentagram on his shield. Later, about 12th century, the inverted pentagram was taken up as a symbol of Satanism, the same as the inverted cross, and it was meant as a symbol of rebellion. NTA. His GF sounds high maintenance. NTA. It's a star and it literally has no more power than anyone gives it. I'm also fairly certain that a normal pentagram in and of itself is evil. It's the inverted one that's considered evil, though I have no proof of this other than I think I read something somewhere. You're right. The one considered evil is the inverted pentagram. A regular one in Christianity actually represents the 5 wounds of Jesus, but most people just straight up associate it with devil worship. Also, not the butthole. Right, and I think it is called a pentacle when it's in a circle or disc shape. The pentagram is the actual star shape. The pentagram of Venus is really neat. NTA. Your sister is right, she is ignorant and in butthole for trying to make others bend to her beliefs. Hey. I'm on a diet. You can't eat that donut. That's what your brother and Eva sound like. How ridiculous. NTA. NTA, people like that are what's wrong in the world. NTA, everyone is entitled to believe what they want to believe, but it doesn't mean they can demand someone else cater to them. Your brother is trying to make a good first impression, but if he asks his family to be fake around his girlfriend because he's afraid she'll be uncomfortable about who you really are, then that's just setting the relationship up to fail. NTA at all, they're incredibly entitled and just plain wrong. There's nothing evil about a pentagram, and it's literally a symbol of the 4 elements being connected to spirit. A heck of a lot purer than, like you said, wearing something used to murder a Jewish man. NTA, her religion restricts her from wearing a pentagram. She doesn't get to use her beliefs to restrict other people from wearing pentagrams. NTA. I hate the assumption that a pentagram worn by pagans is the same as that worn by Satanists. For those who don't know, it's the same symbol but worn in a different direction. But that doesn't even really matter here. You handled this well. Eva is ignorant, judgmental, and has no right to dictate what you wear. Religious or sentimental, that's rude to ask. You're so not in butthole for standing your ground. Vad voor idiotisk människa försöker bestämma över herrens partners familj ska bete sig? Det ju helt absurt. Du har inte gjort något fel, det mans och hans flickvän som ska anpassa sig till resten av familjen, absolut inte tvärtom. NTA at all. Let me speak to my experience with conservative Christian Americans as a liberal indigenous American, particularly in the American South, known as the Bible Belt. Christians believe that they are constantly under attack. Every service, they are told that they are being persecuted and the religion is at risk of dying, and that the only way to salvation is to preach the gospel to the world. This mission work serves 2 purposes. 1, it reiterates to the congregation just how unwelcome they are in the world of non-believers, which cements a psychological us versus them mentality not unlike cults. Secondly, it perpetuates the racist ideologies of manifest destiny and imperialism/colonialism. When you and your family refuse her requests, she will perceive it as another attack against her religion because that's what she's been brainwashed into believing. Do not be surprised if it turns into a fight or if she makes a big show of prayer. Her behavior/tantrum will largely depend on which brand of theology she subscribes to. Subtle differences in doctrine that matter little to an agnostic like yourself mean the difference between heaven and hell to believers like her. Stand up for yourself and maybe have some popcorn on hand for the show. I recognize that true followers of the teachings of Jesus Christ as he taught them would never do this. American Christians are different from the rest of the world because their teachings have incorporated nationalism, which has no place in true Christianity. Eva's religion does not dictate your fashion choices, for any reason. However, she was not being demanding and saying she doesn't want it to be a part of her life. Both of you should be able to have your way. That might only be able to happen when you're not around each other. But if you want to go the peacekeeper route, you could put the necklace under your shirt instead of where it can be seen. You would still wear it, but she wouldn't be upset by it. Win/win. But I'm willing to bet that because you don't like her, it might be better to just let the idea of being around her go. It seems like religion is a big part of her life, a part that you aren't interested in being involved with, and as much as she has the freedom to pursue her religion, you also have the freedom to not do so. NTA, I'm one of those that actually thinks most of your reasons are irrelevant. that it's just rude and ridiculous to ask someone else to modify their own appearance because of your own beliefs. I don't care if it's a symbol of a penis with F tattooed on the side, on a necklace being worn around a nun. As long as it's not a world-renowned symbol of hate like the Nazis' version of the swastika. Wear what you want. NTA, she needs to be respectful of the people around her, or she won't be respected. Period. End of story. NTA. Pagan hair. Want to know something cool? There's a difference between pentagram and pentacles. Pentagrams are stars on their own. Pentacles are stars with a circle around them, connecting the 5 points. Neither are evil. Want to know what is, sometimes, considered evil? An upside-down pentagram. An upside-down star. So basically, if she were to be open enough to educate herself, maybe she wouldn't have a damn problem with it. Even if you're wearing an upside-down pentagram, which I kind of doubt, but who am I to guess? Laughing out loud. And even then, you're respecting her choice to represent a religion. Why can't she do the same? NTA. Also, her reasoning is totally off. Christians used the pentagram to symbolize the 5 wounds of Jesus not that very long ago. Even if you were spiritual, there's nothing evil about it. NTA. Being religious is kind of like having a penis. It's cool and all that you have one, but it's not okay to whip it out and shove it down other people's throats, nor is it better or worse than anyone else's penis, or lack thereof. NTA. The pentagram is a symbol that's been used in many cultures all around the world to mean many different things for centuries. I'm not an expert, but I think it even originated in the West as an ancient Christian symbol. Your brother's girlfriend is being ridiculous, and good for you and your parents for holding your ground. Does she think the whole country of Morocco is evil because their flag has a pentagram? Does she refuse to do geometry in case she accidentally comes across a pattern of triangles that make up a pentagram? Don't pay any attention to her. Your brother's girlfriend's faith is rather weak, if the symbols of other religions make her uncomfortable. NTA. NTA, the rest of your family sound freaking awesome. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.